Hello viewers, I'm Kaisadar. You're watching Kashmir News Bureau. Here goes the top stories of the day. DGMOs of India, Pakistan hold discussion, reach agreement on ceasefire along LOC. The Director Generals of Military Operations of India and Pakistan held discussions over the established mechanism of hotline contact. During the discussion, both sides agreed for strict observance of all agreements, understandings and ceasefiring along the line of control and all other sectors. Furthermore, both sides reiterated that existing mechanisms of hotline contact and border flag meetings will be utilized to resolve any unforeseen situation and misunderstandings. Few hours after development, PDP's newly re-elected President Mehbooba Mufti hailed the move by tweeting, and I quote, "A big and welcome development that India and Pakistan have agreed to a ceasefire along the LOC. Dialogue is the only way forward if both countries want to stop the unending cycle of violence and bloodshed across the borders and J&K. Similarly, Jammu and Kashmir National Conference also welcomed the development. In a tweet, JKNC said, and I quote, "We welcome it and hope that the statement will be followed in letter and spirit." JKNC has also been a strong supporter of the ceasefire along the LOC. This will allow people living along the LOC and IB to go about their normal lives with minimal disruption and risk. Government issues guidelines for social media platforms, digital news sites and video streaming platforms. As per the government, these new rules have been made to curb misuse of social media platforms, as it mandates firms to appoint grievance officer, disclose the first originated of the mischievous information and remove within 24 hours content depicting nudity or morphed pictures of women. IT Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad said that concerns have been raised about rampant abuse of social media platforms and spread of fake news, so the government is bringing in a soft-touch regulations. As per these new rules, social media intermediaries have to appoint grievance officer who shall register complaints in 24 hours. The grievance redressal official must be resident in India and monthly compliance reports will have to be filed by social media platforms. Union Sports Minister arrives in Kashmir ahead of Khelo India Winter Games kickoff. Union Sports Minister Kiran Rijiju arrived in Kashmir Valley today ahead of the second edition of Khelo India Winter Games, which are going to commence on 26th of February, that is tomorrow, in world-famous ski resort Gulmarg. As per KNB reports, Kiran Rijiju was accompanied by Secretary Tourism, Culture, Youth Services and Sports Sarmad Hafiz. Well, around 1,200 athletes and guests from across the country are scheduled to participate in the event. The mega event will see various sports including skiing, snowboarding, ice hockey, ice skating, etc. Besides stalls of ethnic food and local crafts, several cultural programs will also be organized on the occasion. Well, mega event is being organized by the Union Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports in collaboration with the Jammu and Kashmir Sports Council and the Winter Games Association of Jammu and Kashmir. SKIMS conducts allogenic stem cell bone marrow transplant for resistant blood cancer patient. The Department of Clinical Hematology at SKIMS performed a matched sibling allogenic stem cell bone marrow transplant for a patient suffering from refractory blood cancer. Director SKIMS Dr. A.G. Ahankar lauded the department and appreciated them for conducting these rare transplants, which is benefiting poor patients. He said SKIMS has always taken a lead for conducting rare procedures and contributing in providing best patient care services to poor people who otherwise had to go outside for such procedures involving huge expenses. He also said that the patient is doing well and is on regular follow-ups. Well, recently the department had also conducted transplants for severe aplastic anemia and beta thalassemia major. Muslims uphold communal harmony, perform last rites of a fellow Hindu villager. Setting up an example of communal harmony, Muslims in Damhal Hajipura area of South Kashmir's Kulgam district went all out to help in the cremation ceremony of a Hindu man. 75 years old Surinder Singh breathed his last after a brief illness, and soon after the news of his death spread in the area, local Muslim villagers made special arrangements in performing his last rites. They ferried firewood for helping the family to cremate the deceased. One of the Muslims said, "Islam teaches us to help and take care of our neighbors, irrespective of their religion." Well, that's it for today. For more stories, visit our website kashmirnewsbureau.com and do follow us on social media platforms. Goodbye.